Hey, how often do you think about applying sunscreen? Maybe it never crosses your mind until summer arrives or until you go and visit Austin, Texas, or you plan going to visit a hot, sunny country. Or maybe you don't think about it at all. Well, in today's video, we'll be talking about sunscreen, how important it is, how it works, what effects it can have on your body, and I'm going to give you a couple of options based on your unique skin type. Hi, I'm Elaine Martens from Beauty by Code, and I am here to help you find the code behind your skin through skincare trends and clean beauty options. Welcome to my channel. Okay, so we all have heard about, how important it is to wear sunscreen to protect yourself from sun damage, and that is much true. However, most of us, even myself, Ginger, well, we don't really consider it as an important part of our sun protection strategy unless we are going to be exposed to the sun rays for extended period of times, right? But the truth is that these ultraviolet rays are always present. And yes, even if it's rainy, cloudy, you are as exposed to these UV rays as you are in the direct sun. So sunburn, long-term skin damage, and even skin cancer is always a risk. That is why sunscreen should be a key component of your daily skincare routine. Fair skin types, yes, we have a higher risk of developing cancer, and with extra melanin, those of you who have extra melanin, well, you have a bit more of protection, but don't get too comfortable. And you know what? It's not just the health risk associated with UV rays, but excessive exposure would result in damage to your skin's collagen and skin cells. You are going to find yourself with more wrinkles, fine lines, leathery skin, and discoloration. This photoaging process is particularly common in people in their, I would say, 20s and 30s because they are outside all the time, and they are right. By the way, when I was making this video, I just learned how to pronounce elastin. I promise I will make a video rant on the complexity of the English pronunciation because seriously, it's crazy, like seriously crazy. Anyway, how do sunscreens work to protect the skin? Well, there are two types of sunscreens available to you, physical and chemical. Physical sunscreen, they're also known, by the way, as mineral sunscreens. They contain minerals, zinc oxide and titanium dioxide. And these active ingredients do not absorb into the skin, but rather they will sit like on top of your skin. They have like a physical UV filters that will reflect, scatter and block the sun rays before they have a chance to penetrate your skin. A bit like I would say like a white paint that will reflect the light. Chemical sunscreens, on the other hand, they work very differently. This type absorbs into the skin, and the carbon-based active ingredients work to transform UV rays into heat upon contact, being released then by your skin. Okay, so they are absorbed by your skin. They are often touted as a better option if you are spending a lot of time, like swimming or playing sports, or sometimes, if you need like more protection because you are in the water or you are sweating a lot. As the ingredients sink into your pores, the claims are that this offers like a stronger protection for you. So you may think a chemical sunscreen might sound like a better or obvious choice at first. However, skeptics point out that the very nature of this, skin absorbing product could well mean that the damaging UV rays are drawn even deeper into the skin, potentially causing even more sun damage. These chemical sunscreens are absorbed not only into your skin, but they also go into your bloodstream. And the side effects that are still not fully understood, despite of the FDA, calling for more testing. So we don't really know in the long term what's going to happen. They also contain active chemicals. I'm going to post them here. And they are considered as a hormone disruptors, potentially affecting the production of estrogen. So of course, if you are pregnant or breastfeeding, you should go for mineral sunscreens. Also, bear in mind that unlike physical sunscreen, chemical versions can only protect against either UVA or UVB rays, not both. The truth is, when it comes to protection from the sun, neither option is perfect. But saying this, there are reasons why it may be better to use mineral sunscreen, especially if you are concerned about the long-term exposure to chemical ingredients. Listen, mineral sunscreens are suitable for all skin types and all ages, and their active ingredients have been classified as safe and effective. For now. Plus, they work immediately, so you can just put it on your body, your face, as opposed to chemical sunscreens, which you need to wait for around 30 minutes to be absorbed, and then they will activate. Whatever type of sunscreen you choose, you should always consider SPF, the sun protection factor. This important little number indicates how well and for how long you will be protected from UVB radiation, which has a short wavelength and is associated with sunburn, and UVA, on the other hand, has a longer wavelength and is associated with the aging of your skin. SPF should always be a focus when you are looking for a good sunscreen. Most of you should be okay with SPF 30. That should be okay to have some real protection. For fairer skin types, we need to go with a higher protection. And if you have darker skin type, well, I envy you. And 15 or 20 should be okay. Aside from choosing a sunscreen that is of at least 30 SPF, you want a broad spectrum, right? So you are going to be protected against both UVA and UVB rays, and you want to go for fragrance-free, oil-free, paraben-free, and non-comedogenic, meaning that it will not clog your pores. This is especially important for people with oily and acne-prone skin. For dry skin types, go for a product that will add some moisture to your skin, something that is infused with hydrating properties like hyaluronic acid, maybe glycerin, jojoba oil, ceramides, or even aloe vera. I think that Biosan's mineral sunscreen with squalane and zinc is a good option for you. You are going to have a seriously moisturized skin, and it's around $30. Now, if your skin is more on the oily side, well, slapping on sunscreen it's unappealing, it's greasy, and sometimes we have this white cast residue. Seriously, it's a pain in the neck and it feels thick, and we're oily and shiny. I know it very well. So Unseen sunscreen from Supergoop, it's a good to go option. It's a clean skincare. It has an SPF of 40, yes, or around 40. Is weightless, scentless, water resistant, and leaves a velvety non-shiny finish. So it's great for oily skin, and you can use it as a primer. It not only protects against UVB and UVA, but also against blue light from electronic devices. So if you haven't watched my video on the circadian rhythm and skincare, that's something that you could do after watching this video. Now, if you have sensitive or acne-prone skin, you have to look for a mineral sunscreen that is for this type of skin. All skin type of sunscreen, it ain't good. Use something that has, niacinamide that will help you with discoloration and fight blemishes. You should also avoid thick formulas or heavy oils that will clog your pores, like coconut oil, silicone derivatives like dimethicone. I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly. It's very, popular in sunscreen. And of course, go for fragrance-free, non-comedogenic options. What I use and I really, really like is Elta MD UV Elements. It has a broad spectrum, and this one is a long time favorite of dermatologists, and for good reason. It's a formula that is safe for sensitive and post-procedure skin. It has a touch of moisturizing hyaluronic acid. It's lightly tinted, so you don't have to, you will have a little coverage and you don't have to layer too many products, which is good. By the way, I need to buy it because I run out of it. I don't have any more, but it's a good option. So, when it comes to sunscreen, the bottom line is that you should apply sunscreen every day as a part of your skincare routine, whether it's cloudy or not. Choose a high SPF where possible, and consider the harmful effects of some chemicals in the sunscreen. You may want to consider, steering clear of chemical sunscreens if you are concerned about the long-lasting effect of some of these chemicals. Okay, now what? Well, go to my website and take the quiz about the acids. Leave a comment below, let me know who you are. I appreciate you very much, and talk to you soon. Bye for now.